Okay. Good afternoon. This is Tisha McDonald here.
And Tanika Gillard, Naturally Yours, and Alternative Salon.
Yes. So let's talk. We're back, Tanika. It's been 6 weeks. We were gone. It's been a good, productive 6 weeks. What
Okay.
and restful 6 weeks, busy 6 weeks. Uh yeah. How have you been? What's going
I've
on?
been great. Great, great, great. For me, it's been busy now since school is back for my kids. School started back last week, but it's been a good 6 weeks off. I think everybody needs a break sometimes. So I think that we took the right time to take a break, and now we're back with the people, and we'll have new subjects and some old subjects because we always have to revisit some of these subjects. And so I'm excited to see what's new for that second end, well, the end of the year.
Yes, yes.
What about you?
Busy. But tell me about what have you been up to in these past 6 weeks?
Working.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
That's what I've been up to, but it's been a great thing. I'm not complaining at all because I'm busier than ever with Naturally Yours. I'm busier than ever with Rainbows, just organizations and stuff like that, just donating and giving and people requesting. And so I'm really, really excited. I'm not complaining at all. Busy with work, of course, but busy is good for me. I like to be busy and productive.
And productive. Yes. Well, on Twinness, I did announce that we were gonna expand our product line, and that we did. So we expanded. This week, I brought the new products to Alternatives Beauty Studio, and from the first day, it's been selling, selling, selling. So I am excited. We got the mask in, and the mask is for sensitive hair. We have one for damaged hair. And we have one for it's three of them we have. One is for like dandruff, one is for flaking scalp, one is clarifying. That's it, clarifying. So three masks, and that generally that's not for locks, that's for people with regular hair, no locks. And then we came out with the raised hair whips, which is great for the scalp and the body, and people are loving that. And then, of course, we have the shampoo bar now, which I have started using on clients and giving them away. Because the clients have to walk out the salon with that. I cannot keep that. I cannot use that bar
Yeah,
from
yeah.
client to client. So they have it in a little baggie. And we announced that here on Twinness that I would be expanding the brand and expanding the product line. So I'm excited.
So I'm excited for you with that, but we're always talking business here. We're always keeping the people informed. And again, that's because you put that stuff out on the shelf and now people are able to get them, right?
Yes.
And the same thing here with my t-shirts. It's like since the t-shirts are out, since the tumblers are out, those are selling really well. People are like, I didn't know you had this. Do you have my size? So just things like that. So for those who are watching, y'all are watching Twinness, always having your products out there to be exposed because you never know. Oh, the lady I had today was supposed to look at some baby. She got a grandbaby and she wanted to check out some rainbow stuff. I should have let her look. I forgot to remind her, but we were rushing out of there. It's
Okay.
storming down here in Alabama. Yeah.
Oh. So that's one thing. And then we've been busy with classes. I've been busy taking more seminars and workshops and classes. So that's what I've been busy with. Just signed up for another one. It's a year long. But I never stop learning, continue to learn, continue to educate. And today I went to Maryland. Impromptu, I was invited last night. Tanika, I didn't get in until after 11:30 from Pennsylvania to Delaware. And then I was up this morning and drove out. It was a 2-hour drive. I didn't realize it was going to be that far because I was close to Washington, actually. And I met two ladies that I'm in class with. They said, why don't we do a meetup? One was visiting from Missouri, and she's leaving tonight, and the other one lives in Maryland. So I was like, okay, I'll show up. So I drove the 2 hours, Tanika, but I was rushing to get back, and I didn't I didn't realize it was going to be that far out.
So what did y'all talk about, or what class did y'all take together?
Well, Tanika, to be honest with you, we're in a class. It's called Beauty Moguls. Um, and that's what we are. Uh,
Okay.
and so we talked about, how did you come across the program? Have you heard of this person before? Do you like this person? This, that, and other. And I'm new to the game. I'm new of hearing her, but those two, they already knew of her. They've already been in classes with her when she was just coming up, and now she's something big.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
knew her from the beginning. And so I'm just finding out about her. And
Okay.
her marketing is what I'm learning now.
Good.
So
Good.
things will
Marketing
be
is always,
changing. Yes,
yeah.
things will be changing in Alternatives Beauty Studio come 2022.
Okay. Well, you gotta give me 1 minute because I forgot that I have food on the stove. Y'all know I don't cook for real. 1 minute.
So, guys, we just are just saying hello, that we're back, and we missed you guys, and we wanted to know what you guys are up to. We're letting you know what we're up to. We've been very busy these last 6 weeks. Actually, a couple weeks ago, we were on vacation. That was a 10-day fiasco. The vacation was great, but I don't know if you guys heard about what was going on with Spirit Airlines and American Airlines. We were caught in that, and one night we had to spend the night at the airport, and then the next night we did get a hotel, but we spent the extra 2 days in California unexpectedly. So that just happened 2 weeks ago or so. So we had a vacation in between this time that we were gone from you guys. And we went to Vegas, which was really fun and exciting for all of the kids. They loved it. And then we went to California, which we said, okay, been there, done that. Not interested in going again. It's so much homelessness, guys. You never know, until you see a different side. You never know, because we think New York has a lot of homelessness, but California, their homeless is really bad out there. And then we went to Nashville, Tennessee. That's where we did the drop off and pick up. So it was a really fun, packed vacation.
Well, I'm happy it was fun and packed for you. I'm
Well,
down here trying to figure out what I need to do about getting my child, what I need to do about my work, what I'm going to do about this other little special baby here, but it was all good. It's all
thank you.
good.
Thank you. So now we're getting ready. Your children have already started school. Mine doesn't start for another week and a half. So, but in the meantime, in the between time, Ray and Michael start practice tomorrow morning, twice a day. So Ray is on cheerleading, Michael's on football. They'll be at practice from 9 to 12. And then Ray has tennis lessons from 2 to 4. And then Michael has football practice from 6 to 8. So, yeah.
Okay. Michael, he's in 11th grade.
Yes.
I just saw this down here. Someone posted her son is a football player, and it was signing autographs. Do they do that at the school? Your
I
football?
have no clue.
Yes, the football team was signing autographs, and the cheerleaders were behind them, and they're only in high school. I'm like, okay, well, I guess. Well, this particular school is known to prepare the athletes for
Okay.
fame.
Oh,
So,
that's why.
because Mike Saban always is here at this
Okay.
particular school. If y'all don't know who he is, he's the coach for Alabama, the football team, the college football team. But anyway, Alabama State. So anyway, yeah, so I was like, okay, look at Big Mike on campus.
Yeah, they're hoping they get some wins. We're new here still to Delaware.
Yeah,
We're new.
yeah.
So it's going to be something to see. And like my husband got in trouble this morning because Ray's going to be cheering. So he's like, oh, you're going to be cheering for Michael? I said, no, she's cheering for the team. Michael is not the team.
That's right. That's right.
So we
That's
don't want to
right.
get that precedent started, because I don't want him thinking, oh, because Michael will have that big head and be like,
Yes.
she's cheering for me. She's cheering for me. And,
Yeah. So how did you rod your hair?
Oh, you like that? I did a video on it. So look for it on Instagram.
Okay. Is it under alternatives or is
I
it
didn't
under...
post it yet. You're right. I didn't post it yet. But I did
Well, how are
do
you gonna
another
tell the
video.
people to look for it?
I did a video on this a year ago.
Well, a year ago is a year ago. Today is today.
You know what? You're a little feisty. I use the perm rods.
Okay, that's all. I mean, the people want to know.
A lot of people do want to know. Yes,
You
perm rods, perm rods.
know, gotta ask for the people.
By the way, that's what I did on our 6 weeks off. I cut my hair, as you can
Yes, it
see.
looks
Now you
good. It
can
looks
see
good.
it. Thank
It
you.
looks. See, and when I say I'm gonna cut my hair, people cursing me out, yelling at me.
Trust me, I got the curse out, but I had to do what I had to do for me.
Absolutely.
I got another thing. We are hiring a masseuse.
Yay!
Yes. So she will be starting next month. Next month is September. So we're going to start the fall off fresh and we're going to have a masseuse. I will be putting that announcement out soon.
Okay, this is Tanika Gillar. I am naturally yours, and
This is Tisha McDonald, Alternatives Beauty Studio.
yeah, we're just catching up with you guys. We missed you guys. We're just catching up, and during the week we'll have a topic for next Sunday. We'll post that out later on this week on what we'll talk about next Sunday. But right now we're just getting back in the groove, and my kids are already back in school, and that's been kind of something for me because they go to separate schools, and now with all of the variants and all of that stuff going on, you just never know because they're at separate schools, and then I'm at work, so I'm out all day. And so you just never know, but we just staying as healthy as possible. And that's all y'all guys can do is stay healthy as possible.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything else? There was something else. I can't remember. Oh, one change that we made for Twinnis is we only will be coming to you guys once a week. We will only be coming Sundays at 6 p.m. Look at her yawning. Sundays at 6
You
p.m.
started
That's
it.
going to be our time. Did I yawn? I don't think I yawned. I don't think so. She tried it, y'all. She tried it. 6 p.m. every Sunday, and we will still keep with the topics. We will talk some business. We will talk some personal. And that's about it.
Sundays, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Different topics, and y'all can always still put in y'all's comments or inbox us any questions that you may have, because we still get stuff. I had a client today, and she said, because you could really tell that she has some alopecia there. And she was like, yeah, I've been going to professional cosmetologists for years and nobody even mentioned it to me. I mean, I'm looking at the breakage right here, just in this area, and I could see where, and then she asked me if it was genetic. And so we just started talking about things like that because there's still questions, a lot of hair questions that you guys have. And so we'll still address those issues and we'll still talk about other topics that y'all like asking us stuff about our personal life. So, and that's all good. And someone did ask me, are we forthcoming with our foster care, being foster kids and everything? And I was like, yes, we are very open about that. So, and Tisha, of course, with the adopted babies and me with my special need babies and working with the special needs community as a whole, both old and young. So we'll be talking about different things. Of course, business stuff and growing your brand and getting known in the city. What's that?
You mentioned that. Oh, Tanika, but before I go on, as you can see the green and the purple here,
I see.
I see that I took it off from the top and I put it to the back. That was
see.
another thing I did on our 6-week off. And it takes a while to get the yarn off. So that did take me time to get out. So,
Yeah.
but business, you were talking twice this week. Today is Sunday. This happened yesterday and Thursday because I only work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Another salon, braid salon near me, was a no-show for her client. One was at 10 o'clock in the morning. He got there 10 o'clock, maybe a little before, stayed until 10:30, called me in a panic. She never showed up. Can I take her son? And he drove a little bit of a distance because my daughter used to cheer up where he lives. So I know the distance he drove to get there and never showed up. And then when she called at 11. That's an hour after his appointment. And it was like, so what do you want to do? Professionalism goes a long way. He said after that, he just knew that was it for him. And not for nothing, Tanika, the style was like 4 braids, literally 4 braids for his son. I only charged him $30 and he still gave me a $20 tip on top of that just for taking him in and appreciating me being there. So did I just gain a client for life? Yes, I did. The son plays football and he was getting ready to have practice or whatever. But the point is, you mentioned business and professionalism and the things that we'll be talking about. That's one. You cannot not show up, or at least call and say, I'm running late, something. But to call an hour late and it was like, well, what do you want to do? Or what do you want me to do? Or, that wasn't right. And I got a second male client yesterday, same difference. If you don't do mails, just say I don't do mails, but don't book a mail and then don't take them. And so I'm noticing that I'm getting quite a few of her mails because this isn't the first 2 that I've gotten.
Okay, all right. On that note, y'all know, I used to teach at a college. And so one of my babies invited me to his graduation. So I was excited about that. He's a nurse now, he's an RN. And I'm very excited. He's working in the critical care unit. And so I was excited that he even invited me to his graduation. But then yesterday I was working, and another one of my clients who was in school at the time, he's a nurse as well now. And he stopped in just to talk to me and say, hey, what's up? Because before, when he was in nursing school, he would wear his cornrows to the back or whatever. But now that he's professional, he's wearing just a regular cut, just a regular haircut. So he just wanted to come in and say, hi, and tell me I asked him, how's nursing life? And he works in a hospital. And of course, it's busy right now with everything going on. So I'm like, well, welcome to nursing. Like, I'm happy I do not work in a hospital or in that capacity. I'm like, yeah, I'm finished with that part. Good luck, hats off to you guys that are in the field of nursing in the hospital setting. So, yeah.
Guys, but just catching up with you, letting you know what's been going on these past 6 weeks. I have another thing that's happened, and we have to be careful because we're touching up on a lot of different topics right now. But I went to a plastic surgeon. I had to get 2 moles removed. So I say that to say, make sure you check your body out. I keep getting moles. This is the 4th mole that this particular doctor has removed from me. This is my 3rd visit there. None of them has been cancerous, and I know that they're not cancerous. But when I notice something on my body and I see it's growing and changing colors, you got to be aware of your body and don't be afraid to go to the doctor. I know people are kind of squeamish to go nowadays, but go. It's important. So I got 2 more moles removed last week. I'm still healing, and that was on my leg. The first one was on my face, and my sister couldn't stand it. So, and then the second one was a big one on my arm. And now these last 2, one was on the front of my leg and one was behind my knee. So that was 2 more that he removed. So I just want to say, we're touching on various topics, and that's another one.
Staying on that topic real quick, I always tell people that because people are like, well, you're the doctor or you're the nurse, tell me what's going on, but you know your body more than anybody. You know what's going on with you before anybody else knows what's going on with you. So you're talking about skin tags and moles, but also with your digestion, making sure that you're taking care of that part because, that's a big factor, that belly, that gut. And I know I hadn't worked out. I'm going to say in the 6 weeks that we've been off, I have not been working out at all. I've been maintaining my weight, but I just hadn't been working out. But y'all been keeping me busy at Naturally Yours. I've really been busy. So I'm not complaining at all.
Awesome. And you guys see me out on the track. You haven't seen me last week. You didn't see me because when we got back from California, I was right back at work like you. It's been very busy. It's back to school. It's back to college. It's all of that. But this week I plan on getting back into it. And that's about it. I think we have caught up. We have caught the people up on what we've been doing these last 6 weeks. Again, welcome to Twinness. This is Tisha McDonald, Alternatives Beauty Studio.
And Tanika Gillar, I am Naturally Yours.
And again, we will only be coming to you guys on Sundays at 6 p.m. That's one of the changes that we did make because coming twice a week was a little bit much for Nikki running in after work. So Sundays, we're both off pretty much. Actually, in 2 Sundays, they're opening the theater out here. And so Walter wants us to go see a play, see how they do it Wilmington style.
Okay, okay. I know in New York, they have to show proof of the COVID vaccines.
Not here in Wilmington. We do a little things like even for the whole shutdown and stuff. Wilmington, that wasn't us. We didn't,
Okay, okay.
So, all right, guys. That is it. We caught you up. We want to say thank you. Congratulations, Tanika, for all your busyness, and congratulations, Tisha. Whoop whoop. New product line, new masseuse coming
Yes,
into Alternatives Beauty Studio. I will be
yes.
putting out a flyer because I am hiring an assistant, a braider. Now that my daughter is back in school, she cannot come with me to work. I know. I feel the same way. So I will be hiring someone else to help braid down. And I just like having the freedom,
I
freedom to
understand.
talk a little.
So you guys, you always have a lot of questions for us, and that's okay. Y'all can check out our books on Amazon. Where else are they, T?
Goodreads.com.
Goodreads, and Amazon.
Goodreads.com.
So just type in our name, Tisha McDonald or Tanika Gillard, and it'll come up all of the books on how to choose a salon, about hair extensions and things like that. So if y'all have questions that we can't get to right away, and they're not expensive books, you guys, but they are filled with knowledge, so and gems and nuggets.
The
So,
skincare and makeup, people always saying how flawless our skin is. I even got that today, and no one believes how old we are. All this week I've been hearing that, and I'm just like, really? Well, thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it.
yes. I'll take 25.
I'll take 30.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take 30.
No, someone said I look 25.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'll take but I had to cover up the gray. I'm still gray. Oh, I'm gonna be a Gigi.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank
Aw.
you.
See, for me, Gigi is great grandma.
I got it. I understand.
Mm.
So I'm gonna be a G.
Oh gosh, an OG. Okay, I'm sorry. LP wants to get on. Hey, how you doing, LP? When you want to come on next Sunday? What you want to talk about?
I have to say thanks to LP because Cordell has scheduled his own appointment for his haircut, and we had to do some maneuvering. And I'm at work, Cordell's at school, and LP kind of just manually changed that appointment for me. So thank you, LP. I just had clients, and I did not want to have to bring my daughter to the shop with me that Thursday. So thank you, LP. And I don't know, I still hadn't seen the movie, to be honest. Somebody asked me about that the other day. Coming to America.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I still hadn't seen it.
So, okay.
But LP is always up for controversial topics. So yeah.
All right. So I guess you and LP will get that together. We still have to have Dada.
Yogi, yes. I have her earrings on. And that's what they said, is because they like my bun and they like my earrings, so I cannot cut my hair. But right there is where it needs to be.
Yeah. Hey, that's where I was, 3 years ago, Mother's Day? I took it all the way to the top.
I don't think it was that short.
It might not have been that short, but Walter was not happy. And then I ended up sewing it back on, and I did a video on that on Instagram. Yes, the reattachment.
Okay. Well, I'm going to feed my daughter her dinner.
Okay. Good night.
See you next Sunday. Yes, next Sunday.
All right. Good night. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week.